Hello and welcome to VertiSchool Teacher Edition app. After you open the app, you have to type the school's name and then type your teacher's credentials. Click on the Connect to New School button, type D1234, and hit Save. You will connect to a school's database in order to log in with your account. Then, click Login, and type the credentials shown in your screen to authenticate to your account. This is the main screen. You can view when your next session is, your weekly schedule, and the browse group, which we will look in a bit. Click on your photo in the upper right corner. Here you can view your details as a professor. Go back to the main screen. Open the Charms bar, and click on the Settings option to view the app settings. Here, you can log out from your account, or clear local data. You can customize the absence and late absence settings. Select the type for justified and unjustified absences. This is a global setting. The type of absence you select here can be used for your students during the session. The same settings option can be found on the app bar as well. Open the app bar and click on the Print button. As you can see, you can print your weekly schedule. On the main screen, under Browse, you will see the modules, My Classes, My Courses, My Students, and Class Layout. My Classes, My Courses, and My Students modules are used by the professor to view data for each module. Class Layout is used by the professor to edit the way students sit in his class, and it's synchronized to the VertiSchool back office. Click on My Classes. In this screen, you can view the list of all classes, to the corresponding grade, and the number of registered students. Click on a class. Here, you can view the class details, the weekly schedule, and the class students. Click on a student. Here, you can view information about each student. You can pin the student on your start screen by clicking on the Pin button from the app bar. As you can also see, the live tile on your start screen informs you about your next session. The class student's title is a link. Click on this link to view the list of all class students. From the app bar, sort the students by first or last name, and filter based on their class. Go back to the main screen. Navigate to My Courses. In My Courses screen, you can view the professor's courses list. Click on a course. Here, you can view course details, the weekly schedule, and the course classes. Clicking on a class, you are taken to the screen of each class, as described before. Go back to the main screen. Navigate to My Students. In this screen, you can view the list of all students in alphabetical order. As explained before, here you can sort the students list by first or last name. You can filter based on their class. Go back to the main screen. Navigate to the class layout. Using the class layout screen, you can adjust the layout in the order you choose. It's the way your students sit in your class. Before you start a session, you can edit the class layout in order to place your students exactly like they are sitting in your classroom. This way, You can use this layout during your session to help you interact better with your students. This customization is done from the VertiSchool Teacher app, and the layout is saved on the VertiSchool back office. In the Edit Layout screen, select the class, the course, and the room you want to customize. Then, click on the Edit Layout button to customize the layout. Open the app bar, click on Remove Column to remove a column for this class. To add spacer, select the position you want to add, and click on the Add Spacer button. To remove spacer, select the spacer, and click Remove Spacer. To move a student to a new position, select the student, and click the position you want to move him. If there was already another student in this position, it swaps their positions. Click Save to save your class layout. Let's start our session. Click on the Launch Session button. If there's a scheduled session, according to the current date and time, you will be prompted to launch the corresponding session, as seen on the screen. Select the class, course, classroom, date, and time options, and click on the Launch Session button. If there was not a scheduled session, a new option appears, where you can select if the session performed every week. If this is a one-time, unplanned session, select No. If the session performed every week, select Yes. By selecting Yes, the session will be saved on the weekly schedule from the app to the VertiSchool back office. As a professor, you have the rights to save a new weekly session on your schedule. However, to edit or delete a scheduled session, you will have to use the VertiSchool back office. Click on the Launch Session button to start your session. You can view your class students according to the layout you have saved before. Select a student from the app bar. Click on the Add Absence to mark the student as late. Click again to mark the student as absent. If the student is absent, the options on the right will be unavailable. Click again to remove the absence from the student. Click on the Comment button to add a comment. Click on the Badge button and select a badge for the student. Click on the Thumbs Up button to give a thumbs up to the student. To view session information about a student, click on the student, and then on the Student Info button. Select the reward, and then click on the Remove Badge button to remove it. To add a new badge, click on the Add New Badge button from the app bar. Select a rating, and then click on the Add One button. Likewise, you can remove a rating from the student. To end the session, click on the End Session button from the app bar. This is the end of this video. Thank you for testing VertiSchool Teacher Edition app.